Hey everyone, this is Rabbit's blog, and welcome to my general discussion series. Today's general discussion is going to be on how do you feel about remakes in general. I have made like two other topic videos, or general discussion videos that deal with remakes, such as one of them was like how many years should we make a remake, and the other one is like what are your favorite remakes. So this video is going to be like how do you feel about remakes in general. Um, for me personally, it all really depends on what you're going to use the remake for. Well, yeah, it all depends on what the remake is going to be used for. Like, is it going to be used to improve on the storyline of the original series, or is it going to be used to make sure that the franchise stays fresh? If it's either one of those reasons, I'm okay with a remake. Like, personally, I got no problems with remakes. I mean, remakes been around for decades. There's like always a new film that comes out that's like a remake of the original film, and I always see it come out. Even when I was little, there's always been tons of remakes of lots of films. But for me, I don't mind remakes too much as long as they do something to improve on the original series, and as long as a lot of people don't forget about the original movie that spawned it. Like, I don't think a lot of people would forget about the original movie that spawned it. I think it would probably generate more interest for the original film. Like, for example, with Ninja Turtles, that was a franchise that existed since the 80s, and they originally started off as the Mirage comics. But a lot more people are more familiar with the 1987 cartoon series. But anyway, Ninja Turtles originated from the Mirage comics, and I think this is one of those franchises that really benefited a lot from having all those remakes. Like, we had a 2003 remake, and now we got a 2012 remake of Ninja Turtles, and I think the Ninja Turtles franchise really benefited from all those remakes because um many generations are very aware of Ninja Turtles nowadays because of all these remakes trying to cater to that generation and this generation. So I think that was one of the few cases that a remake really works for a franchise and help the franchise become more popular. And I see a lot more people want to check out the 1987 series also, and also check out the Mirage comics. So I think remakes also could bring a lot of attention to the people who've never seen the original content before, or the original source material before. So that's I think Ninja Turtles is a good example. And then with Carrie, to be honest, I didn't watch the 1970s version of Carrie up until much later on in my high school years. And I actually grew up watching the 2002 version of Carrie. So yeah, again, I never watched the original 1976 or 1970s of film of Carrie until much later on in my life, and I was actually exposed to the 2002 remake of Carrie, and recently they just did a 2013 remake of Carrie. Um, but that's a movie that's been remade many times, and it's doing well. And even though Carrie's being remade a lot, the 1970s film is still well remembered by a lot of fans who remember Carrie popping out her hand in the grave from the grave at the end of the film. Yeah, I think a lot of people remember Carrie from that. But yeah, I think a lot more people are probably aware of Carrie because of the remakes. I never would have thought they made a remake of Carrie at all, because the 1976 movie was such a cult classic for a lot of people. So I never would have thought they made a remake for Carrie recently. But I think it's great that they're keeping up with they're trying to introduce these movies to a newer generation, and I think remakes are really good for that. So my overall opinion of remakes is that I don't mind them. I actually enjoy some of them, but it all depends. Like are you gonna use the remake to make the original franchise better, or are you gonna make the original franchise much more relevant in today's society? I think remakes are pretty good for those. So what do you think about remakes? Do you enjoy remakes, or do you think they should stop making remakes nowadays? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated any new videos I post up. And also, if there's a general discussion topic that you want me to talk about, please feel free to comment below and I'll see what I can do about it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog, and I'll see you later.